The Dallas Cowboys have an offseason pattern of mortgaging the future to take care of the now. And here we are now with a team that's gone 8-8 the last 3 years and is $21 million over the projected salary cap number for 2014. Most teams are well under. So we wanted to take a broad view on some of the options the Cowboys have to get to about 10 or 11 million under the cap number. That way they've got enough money to sign their draft picks and other roster fillers this summer. One option that all teams have is to cut players on June 1st. By waiting until then, you spread the salary cap hit over 2 years instead of just one. But by waiting until June 1st, you don't get the money until then, so you can't use it to sign all those good free agents who become available in March. Players that we put on this list: DeMarcus Ware has been great. He is a fan favorite. He's also making $16 million next year. If you cut him on June 1st, and that's a tough decision, but if you do it, you save $13 million. Brandon Carr would save you a bunch of money as well, $7.5 million, but he just got restructured last year, so that probably won't happen. What is more likely is to cut Miles Austin on June 1st. He's been injured and ineffective the last couple of years, and he saves you $5.5 million. If you cut these 5 players on June 1st, you save $32.5 million. Remember, we have to save $21 million just to get to the cap number. So we wanted to go beyond that, so they've got some leftover money to sign draft picks and other players. Another option for teams, and this has been an option the Cowboys have favored, is to restructure contracts. Now, teams can only restructure a player's base salary. They can't restructure bonus money or guaranteed money. Players on this list include Tony Romo. He just signed that $100 million deal last offseason. If you restructure him, you save over $9 million. You redo DeMarcus Ware, you save $8.5 million. The problem with restructuring, especially with older guys, is you're going to guarantee them more money in the future, and these guys aren't getting any younger. But Jerry Jones has a history of being loyal to his guys and overpaying his guys. So restructuring will be a big player in the offseason. If you restructure these 6 guys, you save just under $33 million. Now, this is what we came up with as our best plan. You cut Miles Austin on June 1st, saving $5.5 million. Sean Lee and Orlando Scandrick, they just signed new contracts in 2013. They're young players. Brandon Carr is only 27 years old. So if you restructure these 3 players, you save $12 million. February 3rd is the first day that you can outright cut players. If you do that to Phil Costa and Jeremy Parnell, you save another $3 million. Now, this last one we put down here because it was our toughest decision. It was either cut DeMarcus Ware on June 1st or restructure Tony Romo, and we decided we didn't want to guarantee more money to a 34-year-old quarterback coming off of back surgery. So we made this decision instead. It would not be popular, and given Jerry Jones' history, it probably won't happen, but this is what we would do, and we would save about $33.25 million. So if the Cowboys can do all of this, and if they draft well, they're on their way. But drafting well, that's a whole other conversation. Ted Madden, Channel 8 Sports.